Hey guys, I'm just sitting at my house. It's January 7th, approximately 2 o'clock. I'm going out for dinner in a little while, but I figured I'd try to get a little video in here. This is going to be kind of a candid conversation. As a few of you may know by watching some of the videos that I have done, I have recently started something to assist kids who are growing up in poverty. I myself have grown up in extreme poverty, and at points in my life have been homeless and have lived in hotels. I remember living in a garage. I remember us not having food and my mom frying bread in bacon grease and calling that our dinner. This candid conversation is going to kind of reflect a little bit on how I got to where I am right now. I have been through a lot, and by no means do I look for somebody to feel sorry for me. I actually used my life struggles as stepping stones to try to pull myself together and have a better life and to provide a better life for my kids. And even though I struggled while they were young, I did my best. And that's one thing that nobody can ever say that I didn't do. The one thing that I find to be key is to keep moving forward. I find that when you sit back in life and you let bad things continually happen and you don't do anything to try to make it better or to get yourself out of that situation, you become overwhelmed and you almost give up. And for me, that was never an option. I was a teenage mom. I had 3 kids by the time I was 21, 16, 18, and 21. And yes, I graduated high school with 2 kids. And I even went to the police academy in college. At that time I had 5 because I had 3 of my own, and I also had 2 of my sisters for a short time. And it was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. Now, with that being said, I became a police officer for 16 years. And the only reason I'm not right now is because I got hurt in a car accident and I was unable to continue to carry that weight on my spine and, just to continue to push myself. So for the past 6 years, I've been working security in a high school, which has given me a different aspect on life. Working in high school, I feel like it's flying by, and I feel like it's my time to be able to help kids who are now in the position I once was in. I feel like it's my calling. I feel like I'm supposed to use my life lessons to help somebody, and that's what I'm trying to do. Once I started the closet at school with one of my friends, it has been successful. It's been open for a little bit over 3 weeks, and we've been out of school for almost 14 days, if not a little bit more than 14 days. But prior to that, we were only open for 13 days, and we're able to help over 27 kids in just that short time. And that's without much publicity and much knowledge of what's going on. And now we're coming back to school. I have some meetings coming up tomorrow, as a matter of fact, to meet with somebody in regards to getting a non-for-profit and to kind of elevate this into a business. I find passion in working with these young kids, and the teen mothers, and any family that I can help, I do my best to help. Some people feel like I'm extending myself too much, but if I wasn't supposed to do this, I don't think God would have put this in my path. So I'm going to keep doing what I know to do, and I'm going to keep pushing for what I know to be pushing for. I want to have candid conversations. I want to, hopefully get some feedback from some of you guys out here. I know I'm not very big on here, but I am going to try, and I am going to keep putting content up, and I am going to keep trying to video and give updates on what's going on in my life. Not like very many people are going to care. Who wants to know much about a woman who has gone through several different types of abuse as a young child and as an adult and as a young adult, and being homeless and being a young mom. And I am 44 years old, and I have a 27-year-old, a soon-to-be 26-year-old, and a soon-to-be 23-year-old. I am a grandmother of 6. I have a lot of life stories out here, and there is not much that I'm not willing to share. I found love finally in my life, and it started because I started to love myself. I accepted myself. I don't feel like I'm at fault for the bad things that have happened to me, and I'm letting go. And these videos are helping me cleanse myself of some of the guilt that I felt. And guilt about stuff that I didn't do. It was things that were done to me. And yet the embarrassment and guilt that came along with it, I'm finally letting go. I'm finding my truth. I'm finding my identity. And it's never too late to do that. So every day is something new, and every day I count my blessings. I take nothing for granted. I have great people in my life. I have a solid boyfriend. My family is as supportive as they can be, at least some of them. I'll get into more of that later. But you know, my boyfriend got I have somebody who has my back. When's the last time? I can't remember the last time I've had that. I've always seemed to have been on my own, or in relationships that were basically out of necessity, not because I loved somebody or because I was happy with somebody. I'm finally in a good place, and I'm ready to share it with everybody. Let me know if you want to hear something different, if you want me to talk about anything, if you want me to talk about my struggles, anything specifically. Ask me any question, anything you want to know, and I'm going to do my best to answer. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You can find my links just by looking me up. I hope to hear from somebody. Tonight, I'm going on date night. I can't wait. Dinner and a movie, and it's been a while, and we need it, so it's time. Well, you guys have a good day. Stay warm. It's only 6 degrees out here. It's absolutely freezing. So I will catch up with you guys later, and let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to hear. Let me know what you want to see. I'm a couponer. I'm a saver. I'm a whole bunch of different things.